Good morning, good morning, good morning, successionaires. William Murry here, president of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, which is an institute for entrepreneurs and future entrepreneurs. It's here where millionaire mindsets and businesses are made. You know, the devil this morning woke up. When I woke up, he said, "Oh hell, he made it again." That's right. Good morning, world. I am here doing what I do to help you have a better life and a better business. You know, I don't know, I'm such a happy-go-lucky guy, and that's just my nature. That's my spirit. That's who I am. That I don't let too much of anything bother me, because I realized a long time ago that life is not what happens to you, what happens for you. And everything I go through is a learning lesson. Everything that I study is a learning lesson. Every conversation I have is a learning experience. So life itself is an experience. I'm on my way right now. I'm going to see my accountant. You know, we go work things out, put things together, make sure that everything's on up and up, and I'm doing everything legitimately right and correct, getting ready for my taxes for next year, for the beginning of the quarter for the year, because I do my taxes quarterly. And I'm just making sure I'm dotting my I's and crossing my T's. See, you have to do that in personal and definitely in business. So you don't want to do no wrong, make no mistakes that's going to cost you later. We set this appointment up probably a month or so ago. I know it's the end of the year. We ain't got to the end of the year. Today is the, 19th, 20th, something like that. Well, we got 10 days and a wake up for the new year. So I'm preparing for it. I'm hitting the ground running. My schedule for January, wow. People are booking me like crazy. And February, Black History Month, because see, those of you who don't know and don't know me and don't know my history, don't know that I am history. I was backed up with all the greats back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and part of 2000, when we were organizing, protesting, marching, and making sure we were fighting for justice for any and everyone, because injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. And I've been an activist out there now for 40 some years, and I'm still fighting for injustice and make sure that, those who need help can get help if possible. But I'm looking at my business now and how it's accelerating, and already for 2018. Wow. I mean, wow. It just seems like all of a sudden everyone's tuning into me. Everyone wants to hear what I want to teach. And the great Willie Jolly told me when we were together one time a few years ago, he says, "Look, William," he says, "you've done a lot of great things." He said, "You've helped a lot of people." He said, "You've been to jail, you've been arrested, etc., 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 all behind what you believe in activism." He says, "Man, why you don't tell your story?" Everyone has a story to tell. I too have one. And one day I've been talking to this lady who wants to possibly do a documentary on me, and it took me a while. It took some people talking to me to talk me and tell me, "Man, look, you got a story to tell the people need to hear. Tell your story." And so in bits and pieces here and there, I do kind of tell my story. But a documentary would be, wow. I see the value now in me telling my story, because it's a history story that our youth and people need to hear, learn about certain people, certain things, what we went through, what we did, what I went through, what I did. And that's why I enjoy so much teaching about business, because that is the future of all people, of every person, of every family, regardless of race, creed, or color. Entrepreneurship is how you build a legacy. You cannot build a legacy with the J-O-B. Because you can go to work any day and that person can decide, I no longer want to support this person, give them a life, and give you a pink slip. Otherwise, fire your behind. What's your plan B? So you always have and be working on your plan B. What's your plan B? I've got a plan C and D. You know, I can go all the way to Z and turn around and start all over again, because this is not my first business. But everything I've done have grown me into where I am right now. Everyone has things they would have done differently. I too have things I've done differently. But the things I did, I am so proud of. Because like I told you, y'all just don't know, I am history. And it took my assistant, Yvonne Coles, to finally say, look, we got to tell your story. Whenever she announced me, she always throws some in there, here and there. And at first I was not wanting her to, but now she's putting out there little bits of me whenever we do an event and she introduces me. But everyone has a story to tell. See, one thing I tell people, sit down with your parents, with your grandparents, with your great-grandparents, and ask them one question. Tell me your story. See, there's history in age. Because here's something that always gives an aha moment. Every time I'm on stage, I say something, and it's always an aha moment. Whenever a senior citizen dies, a library closes. That's why you ask them, tell me your story. I'm looking at the difference right now than when I was born and raised in West Virginia in the 50s and the 60s. I look at the difference in the world right now, the difference in technology. Oh my gracious. And the difference in the way things are done. That's the reason when I came here in Washington, D.C. metropolitan area at the middle of 1969, I got into the civil rights movement. I know what racism is. I grew up in West Virginia, y'all, one of the racist states in the nation. So I know what racism is and what it does. And I had to fight it. And I've been fighting it ever since, and I still do. But I do it in a manner now that gives you the knowledge, the wisdom, and the education to not let it hold you back, because it has no value until you give it value. So listen when I'm giving you these little few minutes things in the morning. And like I say, don't believe nothing I tell you, nothing. Research it for yourself, just to find out how right I was. Start working on building your legacy. What is your plan B? If you have a business, you still have to have a plan B, C, D, E, etc. What are you doing to build and grow your business? Like I keep telling you, Buffett said that in tough times, now and then is the time when millionaires are made. The business opportunities out there right now are so vast, are so open. I'm asking you, what is it that you want to do and be? How do you want to build your legacy? How do you want to build your legacy? What do you want to do for your future kids? For your future generation? Start working on building your legacy. Start working on building your legacy. I can help you do that. The Millionaire Mastermind Institute, that's what its purpose is, to help you build that legacy. All you have to do is call 240-619-2019. That's 240-619-2019. I'll give you a 15-minute free consultation to help give you guidance and give you a direction to start your direction. Whether you have a business now, or just an idea as a future entrepreneur, you can go to mminstitute.info, mminstitute.info, and things are there that can help you. Look, if you need a speaker, if you need someone to come in and educate, talk, teach, I don't care if it's a church, a business, a company, an organization, book me, bring me in. I'll give you the information that you need. I help guide you. I will give you a guideline. You have employees that don't see the value of your business. I'll come in and break it down for them so they can understand the value that they bring to their job, their value as a whole. Because the more they do to help you succeed, the better for them in the long run. That's a win-win situation. That is a win-win situation. William Murry here, the president of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute. Come on board, y'all. I'm here. 240-619-2019. Or go to mminstitute.info. God bless everyone. Happy holidays. And keep working on your road to success. Until next time, God bless.